Welcome back to American Cop Eyes. Welcome back to another video on this channel. It's gonna be a Liverpool news video, transfer news, and today's video is gonna be about Tyler Adams, and then we're gonna have some other news stories to fill in on Liverpool as we know it. So, Tyler Adams, Leeds United midfielder, they recently got relegated, and we could be looking to make a move for the U.S. men's national team midfielder. Now, I feel like he's a great midfielder, has great work rate. He's a hard worker. I feel like he's a leader. He works hard, and he has that great leadership ability in him. He obviously captained the United States national team at the World Cup. Did pretty well at the World Cup. Was probably one of the U.S. men's national team's best performers in the World Cup. Had a great World Cup and seems to come into the Premier League. I don't know how he's done at Leeds, but all I know is he's a great defensive midfielder. High work rate, works very hard, has great leadership abilities, and I feel like he's all around is a great person, great personality, and I feel like we can use Tyler Adams in our dressing room, maybe just to lift up more morale a little bit after Ox leaving, Naby leaving, James Milner, and that of that nature. But you guys maybe expect me to be biased because I'm American, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like these are the type of signings that we need to be making. I could be wrong. We signed this player, we signed Tyler Adams, and he becomes a world beater. He develops into an incredible player and leads us to great things. But honestly, this is the type of players I don't want to be linked with, because I feel like they're not going to take us to the next level. I feel like Liverpool, we keep shopping like we're broke, and I understand signing smartly, getting good players on a bargain. I understand that, but to be honest with you, I don't feel like Tyler Adams is on the level that we need for Liverpool to be contending and competing with the likes of Manchester City, United, Newcastle, Arsenal, Chelsea, etc., just the Premier League in general. And then once we get back into the top dogs league in Europe, Champions League, you have to compete against other leagues and their great players. So signings like that, maybe if we needed a squad option, or maybe if we needed some depth, I could see it, but that's not the case. We need to bring in high quality, solid midfielders that are actually going to get the job done for Liverpool and that are actually going to take us to the next level. And speaking of a midfielder that can take us to the next level, Newcastle has been seen. Reports came out that they were closing in on a deal to sign Nico Barella for 50 million. Then it was a little bit premature. Then they went back on that statement. It was a little bit too soon, and it was just BS. Newcastle are interested in him and are trying to make a move for him, trying to get him as a marquee signing, but they're not closing in on him. And 50 million for Nicolo Barella makes me wonder why Liverpool Football Club are not involved in this deal. These are the type of midfielders we need to bring in if Liverpool are going to want to grow and get to the next level. Barella, I know it hurts me to saying this because his move to Real Madrid just got confirmed. Jude Bellingham, players of that ilk and of that quality that come in are young, but at the same time have huge potentials and are really good right now and have the potential to become superstars. And I feel like that's what we need at Liverpool Football Club. And to be honest with you, I'm so tired of going out and making a star, going through the process of developing someone and making them to a star. Don't get me wrong, that's amazing to see someone go from good and become world class. But at the end of the day, I'm so tired of seeing that. I want to bring in a star player that's going to come in and have a huge impact on Liverpool Football Club. The last star signing you could say we made was Thiago Alcantara, and then look how that panned out. Most of the time he's injured, so I'd like to see us go out and sign quality players, great players, excellent players, elite players, then world-class players, if not world-class, elite players that can definitely do a job for us. And that's the type of bracket I'm looking at right now, because with Manchester United possibly getting a takeover, with Manchester City looking stronger than ever and completing a treble, if you think they're going to stop there, they're looking to get Gvardiol. I think Bernardo Silva and Mahrez is leaving. They're going to want to bring in some new blood there. Arsenal looking to bring in Rice, possibly Caicedo. Chelsea trying to bring in Caicedo, trying to bring in some players, trying to offload some players and strengthen their team with the new regime of Mauricio Pochettino. So huge days ahead of us. We're going to want to gun for those players. There's not a lot of those players available, unfortunately. And even if there were, I don't think Liverpool would make a move for them. And I think that's the problem we have at our club at the time. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about these news down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to American Cop Bites. And I'm out. Peace.